Toxic Ellie is back, fuckers. How to make a man insecure, part 2. Let's get it. Okay, this works better if the guy that you're doing it on knows of specific men in your past, okay? You can do that on anyone, but it'll hurt worse if he knows who these guys are, okay? And this is why. Text the guy who you kind of introduced to him or you refer to as the guy that you just stayed with because he was good in bed. Okay, like, yeah, like, I know, like, I should have talked to him for so long, but, like, it was just so good. You know what I mean? Okay, like, that type vibe. So we'll call him Derek, okay? This is Derek. So you text Derek, and you say, question for you. Just 3 words. Don't text him, what are you doing? What do you want? Like, don't text him a question that he sees. Text him something, question for you, so that he has to respond to figure it out, okay? And this presses people. Like, everyone replies to that shit. Text him that, put your phone on a charger in another room, okay? About an hour later, ask the guy that you're doing this on, be like, babe, like, can you get my phone for me? He is going to see a notification from Derek, and he's not going to be able to see what it says, and all he's going to know is, why is the guy that my girl told me she stayed with because he was so good in bed texting her? Like, what is, like, why? Like, that's, like, it's gonna trip him out, okay? If he cares, if a dude doesn't care about you, none of this is gonna work, okay? But if he actually cares, and this is gonna be a great way to find out, he will trip out. When you get your phone, you look at your phone, you smile, you laugh a little bit, and you put your phone down and you start a new conversation with him. Like nothing happened. If you really wanna fuck shit up, also don't text Derek back, and now you have 2 guys mind fucked. And if he asks you, like, babe, like, what was that? Say, oh, it's like it was nothing, like it was irrelevant. That's what you say, irrelevant. I love you guys, so have fun.
This is a perfect example of why we can't form relationships anymore. We as a generation, we're addicted to toxic behavior. This girl is providing her entire TikTok platform with the ingredients on becoming toxic and no longer having the ability to connect within the context of a healthy relationship.
Okay, what's the question again?
Why do you think dating is hard?
Because of social media. Social media got these chicks thinking that they got options that they don't have.
Can I say something?
Hold on. So social media got these chicks thinking that they got something that they don't have. So they only fuck with niggas who got bread, and then turn around and be mad when them type of dudes who got a bunch of money want every bitch. These same bitches will turn around and pay Chris Brown $1,000 to take pictures with him. You feel me? See, hold on. They charge broke niggas to chill with them, but the more money you got, the less you got to spend. See, women only want to deal with dudes who don't have no opinion. That's why you see a lot of these bad chicks with these goofy ass, soft ass niggas who ain't gonna challenge them on nothing, who ain't gonna ask them no questions. Any man that got his own shit taken care of, don't need their money, don't need their pussy. They don't want to deal with a nigga like that. They want a nigga that they can talk to crazy and disrespect them because they don't want no structure. They scared of real men, you feel me? Because a real man ain't gonna let them talk crazy and do all that goofy dumb shit.
So modern day men are more feminine more than ever.
Definitely.
My man's just speaking facts here. Let's be honest, real men who provide structure, who provide discipline, who provide leadership are the ones being labeled as toxic. All the attributes that make a man intrinsically masculine are being deemed toxic within our society. So in turn, women are being taught when they see these attributes, those men are going to be toxic, therefore don't follow them. What my guy is saying here is that they end up choosing men who they may be attracted to, but are more so passive, that don't exercise these masculine attributes. And in the end, they end up unsatisfied with these guys. They end up frustrated and they blame the good guys because of the bad ones that they choose.
Could you put up with him not being there financially?
No. Because I'm going to try your ego. Unfortunately,
but you couldn't be the, what you mean you're going to try an ego?
I'm going to bitch you. You want me to respect you as a man? No. No, I cannot be submissive. You have to pay for shit for me to be submissive. And I had that problem for years. I was not submissive. I did not listen. There was always an ego, power trip, like headbutting, because I'm like, who are you to me? A lot of guys I feel like mess up with that first dinner, that first interaction. You're not stepping to me as a confident man, so I can't respect you as a man. Whereas if that first interaction, you're like, no, I don't play that shit, I'm not gonna push it. I see already I cannot play with you, I cannot try it, so I don't push it. I'm now in a submissive position, so it allows me to be more feminine and relax.
People go into relationships with a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of mindset because I'm constantly aware of what. As a matter of fact, most people go into the relationship like, I'm doing you the favor. I cut my roster for you. And I feel like that's like, it starts wrong. The foundation's wrong. So now when we're going, anything I don't like or anything that may be a bit left, I have zero grace for that. I have zero patience for that. Why? Because in my DMs currently, there are 20 women that are willing to do whatever I ask them to. Now again, that's why I say presume, because if you go actually get with the woman, she'll tend to end up like the woman you already with as far as complacency. But that's the other. The perception of what your options are jades people, and it creates a 1 foot in, 1 foot out mentality. I think men and women suffer for that, if we're gonna be honest.
And this is straight facts. This is one of the issues that we're facing as our dating community today. We can't get past placing ourselves on a pedestal. We can't get past it being about me, me, and me. And that's why a large majority of millennials today are single. We don't know how to form relationships no more because we cannot envision a life where we have to operate as selfless beings.
Finding love is not that easy, right? And it's especially hard in this economy. And guess what? Many women say they are finding it very hard to find a man who makes as much as they do. A study by Cornell University found that the country's declining marriage rate is due to the lack of financially eligible bachelors. Women are actually outpacing men with education, and this is changing the age-old mentality that men are the breadwinners. In turn, the gig or small gigs economy and lack of good jobs out there have left the ladies single and disgruntled. And researchers say they are seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who...
Dating down. Really?
All right, listen, it was in the prompt, right?
Really? Who wrote that?
I mean, I say all that.
Jeez.
Disgruntled. This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're gonna hold off on the baby making. We're gonna hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Go ahead, Love Doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
Dating down. I hate that. Yeah.
What is that about? It wasn't called dating down.
Right.
Yeah.
When men were the breadwinners and all that kind of.
It's called taking care
now
of your
it's
family.
dating down.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have a feeling, though, that some of the issue here is that it may be the psyche of the men, that when they make less, they are insecure and it can affect their relationship.
This report is about the women complaining about the fact that,
they don't
now
have,
I got to get
so
a guy.
yeah, I
that
guess my
has
question would
money
be,
than me.
so are these women expecting the men to cover everything? They want those breadwinners, so they...
That's what it sounds like to me by this particular study. I have to date down now. What is that? You wanted to make more money, you make more money. What's the if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money. Right. You know, are you going to find many men out there that makes as much as you do?
And my point is, so now you're going to, because we hear so much about women that are like, oh, there's nobody out there, there's no one out there, I can't find love, I'm getting too old. Now you're going to sacrifice the fact that you could find that love because the man's not making that much money? And you're going to...
At the end of the day, logic will always be greater than feelings. For thousands of years, when men were breadwinners, we were never told we were dating down. But now in modern times, when men and women equally have the ability to generate money, to go to college, get the same education, get the same kind of careers, now when they look at it, they're dating down because a man doesn't make as much money as them. That's the problem right here, is if you want to make as much money and compete in the open market just like we are, accept the responsibility that comes with it. The girl in the green brought up this whole notion of men being intimidated by women that make more money. That's nonsense. No man is intimidated by money. We don't care about how much money a woman makes. The issue is when women make more money, they tend to adopt more masculine traits. It's the masculine traits that we're unattracted to. It has nothing to do with the money. With that being said, go ahead and leave your comments down in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe.